As we begin, let's address the most difficult sale of all. And it's not the sale to your customer. It's not the sale to your boss, to your team, to your wife, to your kids. None of that. We covered it in the earlier module. That's right. It's selling you to yourself. It's that little voice between your right ear and left ear that sabotages all the best laid intentions, particularly in sales. And you want to know the number one? The number one little voice that stops people from generating income is your concern about what other people think about you or what they don't. What if they don't like me? What if they think I'm stupid? What if they think I don't know what I'm talking about? All that little chatter. Now remember, from Little Voice Mastery, that little voice is right there. You just go, stop. Okay, that's the first thing you're going to do. But you need to learn how to reprogram that. It's the same little voice that says, I'm not smart enough, not good enough, not young enough, not experienced enough, don't know what I'm talking about, maybe. All of those things that stand between you and making a sale. Look, most people, sales is pretty simple. Find out what people want and give it to them. Sales is about serving others, helping them, making them an offer that's going to help make their lives better, their businesses better, their health better. It's not an arm wrestling contest. But if your little voice stands in the way, then you're actually preventing people from getting what they want. So let's demystify all this. And as we go through the program, understand that the number one objection, that the toughest sale of all is you. Once you're lined up, selling becomes real easy. And here's one of the biggest issues that the little voice chews on. So let's cover this together. We're going to do a little exercise. And the exercise is a free word association. You know what that is. In other words, if I said the word Christmas, then you say all the words that immediately come to your brain when I say Christmas. So if I said that, you would say Santa Claus, trees, presents, credit cards, family psychosis, whatever is your association with Christmas. So I'm going to give you this word, and I'm going to give you about 5 seconds to come up with all the words that come to your mind when I say this word, the good, the bad, the ugly, and I want you to say them out loud. Okay, you ready? Here we go. The word is salesman. That's right, salesman. Keep going. Come on, keep saying them. Good, bad, and ugly. Keep going. Okay, stop. Now, I'm going to ask you this question. Did you have a negative word? Did you have more than one negative word? Like used car salesperson, or cheater, or talks too much, or whatever the case might be. You know, most people, when I do that in a room full of 100 people, 98% will raise their hand that they had at least one negative word. And you know why? That's the problem. That's the problem. The problem is if you already have in your brain that the image of a salesperson is this cheap, used car, cigar chomping idiot out there, then you're going to do everything you can to avoid that negative image. And what's the easiest way to avoid the negative image? That's right, don't sell. Tell yourself, I'm not a salesperson. I'm not a sales type. I'm in technology, or I'm in accounting. Look, the rule is this. If you're in an organization, or you have an organization, everybody on your team must sell. That doesn't mean that they have to go out and make calls. That means that they have to know how to communicate, how to handle objections, how to negotiate on behalf of the company and with each other. But if you still have in your brain that you've got to be this attack dog to get it done, it's going to be very difficult because most people are not like that. And I know that when I first started in sales, I almost got fired from my first sales position because my sales manager was that way. It was an attack, always be closing, A, B, C, always be closing, always be closing. AID, attention, interest, decision, action. Attention, do I have your attention? Interest, are you interested? I know you are, or it's fudge or walk. You close or you hit the bricks. Decision, have you made your decision? And then action. Now, that's actually from a great movie called Glengarry Glen Ross, but that was my sales manager. He was in your face, very, very hard charging, and that was not me. And in my first sales position, when I had to go out and sell desktop calculators door to door, I almost got fired because for 2 weeks I couldn't do it because my little voice was going, I'm not that kind of person. I'm going to look like an idiot. These things are too expensive. All that stuff. And I'd go take hour-long coffee breaks to avoid that confrontation of having to possibly look like that image of a used car salesperson. Now, if you're a used car salesperson, no offense to you, but that's just kind of the image that people have in their brain. So we're going to demystify all that right here and right now, and you're going to learn that not only are you a born salesperson, but you have the natural gifted strengths to make it happen. Not only you, but you and your entire team. So let's get started on that.